Why didn't you do your homework at the beginning of the holiday?
I didn't want to.
Maggie, what do you call a baby rabbit?
Another mouth to feed. Clean them out.
Bunny, that'll do. What's next?
What do you call a baby mouse?
Lunch, if you're a barn owl.
This isn't getting us very far.
Supper's ready. Oh, good. Spam goulash today, OK. What is that?
It's a drum.
And that's another one.
Philip did a splendid job of clearing out the attic, and we found this.
He said I can have them.
You said what?
It's OK, don't thank me.
I wasn't going to thank you.
It's a complete drum kit.
I was hoping it was a set of hat boxes.
It's been kicking around in the attic for years, ever since I realised I'd never be Ringo Starr.
I'm going to be a drummer.
So am I. I'm going to have this one.
You're not going to need them, they're mine.
But I can play with mine. I'll throw it down the stairs if you don't let me.
What's the matter? I thought you and Rosie were our friends.
Well, so we are.
Years of careful planning. You could not have come up with a more unpleasant form of torture for us, your former friend.
But what have I done?
You have handed a full drum kit to a small boy in a small house.
Drums are noisy, Hugh.
Yes, but they're fun. Help develop upper body strength. Give them coordination. Keep them off the streets.
Only someone who's never had children or grandchildren could come up with such rubbish.
Look, I'm sorry. What can I do? Take it back?
A serious and painful atonement, I think, would be appropriate, don't you, Maggie?
Like what?
Oh, we'll think of something. Oh, they're at it again, Andrew. Stop them. Andrew.
I confiscated them. I used to be quite good at this.
Well, you're not now, so shut up. I was quite happy when I went to sleep last night. I can't think why.
Because today is the first day of term.
Oh, yes! Today is the first day of term.
I just said that.
I know. I'm just savouring the words. I believe it's the most beautiful phrase in the English language, except for back to school.
Yes, there is one disadvantage. It means that one of us is going to have to leap from the duvet like a startled pheasant to do the school run, doesn't it?
I'm suffering from percussion fatigue. I'm taking them this morning.
Who's that?
Oh, one of the kids will get it.
Oh, ever the cockeyed optimist.
Freeze! Gran. Don't call me Gran.
This has just been delivered from Rosie and Hugh for our anniversary, which is today.
Of course it is.
What do you mean, of course it is? You didn't remember?
Well, neither did you.
Happy anniversary, darling.
And to you.
Hard to believe that exactly all those years ago today.
Here we are, exactly all those years later.
33.
What?
33 years later. It's your 33rd wedding anniversary.
How do you know?
Because Dad was 34 and you got married when he was 1.
Thank you, Philip.
You got married after you had a baby?
Afraid we did, yes.
I don't think that's very nice. People should get married and then have babies.
They couldn't.
Thank you, Georgia.
Because when she found out she was pregnant, she wanted a big wedding, but she wanted a party, and she wanted to get her figure back, so they waited until after Dad was born. And when he was only a baby, they left him with her mother so they could go off and have a good time.
It was our honeymoon. We wanted to be on our own for a couple of days.
You didn't collect him for a fortnight.
That is a gross exaggeration.
Yes, it was no more than 10 days.
You just didn't want him back, did you?
We had very inclement weather. We were cut off for days. We couldn't get back.
From Brighton.
Look, we were very young.
And he was perfectly all right.
He was permanently traumatised. Last year he started primal scream therapy to try and help him come to terms with being dumped on his grandmother. I know how he felt.
It's primal scream therapy.
I think it starts something like that. Finished?
Yes.
Right, then go and clean your teeth.
Jake told me it was your anniversary. Going out for a nice meal?
Oh, can't afford it.
Oh, you must do something. Just the two of you.
Not much chance of that.
Well, What would you like to do?
I'd like a quiet night in an empty house.
Well, look, I could have Jake for the night. Would that help?
Oh, that's
I
very
mean, I'd love
kind.
to have them all, but the flat's a bit cramped. Maybe George and Philip could stay with friends.
Oh, I don't know. Bit short notice.
Who moved the towels that were hanging over the side of the bath?
Oh, I did, I'm afraid.
They're there for the spiders.
What spiders?
Everybody thinks the spiders come up the plug hole, but they don't. They fall down the sides and they can't get up again. So that's why I put the towels there.
In case a stray spider wants a leg up.
Yes, so don't move them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Jake, Liz has invited you to stay with her and Laura tonight.
Why?
For a treat.
I can't go.
Why not?
Anthea's going to have babies any day now.
Who's Anthea?
You know who Anthea is. My pet stick insect.
Oh, of course, yes. Well, she doesn't need a midwife, does she?
What's a midwife?
Look, if Anthea has her babies, where is she, by the way?
Anthea's in her house in my room, but her eggs are in a margarine tub in the airing cupboard.
Well, when's she due?
What does that mean?
I'm sure nothing will happen tonight.
It might. Do you know what to do?
Send flowers?
Look, you could bring them with you.
I don't want to go.
Is it because Laura's a girl?
No. I would like her even if she was a boy.
Thanks for trying, Liz.
Well, maybe someone else could look after them. What about Mrs. Buckingham?
Rosie? Oh, she's absolutely perfect. Well?
It's an awful lot to ask.
No, it's not. I have these children for life. I'm asking you to have them for one night.
Couldn't you do something else for your anniversary?
You mean something that involves taking the children with us and doesn't put you out at all?
Well, I don't see why you want them out of the house. I mean, it's not as if you and Andrew are going to be roaming around in Roman togas, peeling grapes and sliding down the banisters, is it?
How do you know?
Don't tell me you've got a sex life. I couldn't bear it. When Hugh wants to go to bed early, it's to read a Delia Smith cookery book. I honestly think he's in love with that woman and her damn dried tomatoes.
All we want is one night in our own home alone. One night without every sentence being interrupted. One night without fights and homework and handstands on the sofa. One night without a drum solo.
Look, Hugh gave Philip that drum kit. I don't see why I should be paying the penance.
Well, you didn't stop him. I won't forget that in a hurry.
Well, actually, we were planning to go out to dinner tonight. To Chez Max.
Oh, you can take them. Don't forget, Philip only eats spam. That should take the shine off their Michelin stars. And you better check that there's no veal on the menu or Georgia will pick at the kitchen.
We'll eat in.
Well, maybe Hugh could rustle up something tasty from his Delia Smith cookbook.
You know he can't cook. He just likes reading the recipes and imagining what it would be like to be married to her. He says she's neat. Neat! It's pathetic, isn't it? He's got all her videos. We have to watch them in bed.
Well, the children won't be interrupting anything this evening then, will they?
All right, then, you'll drop them off, will you?
Well, we'll need your car as well, because Philip will want to bring his drums, I should think.
I can't find a decent towel anywhere. This is all there was, and this isn't the back of the airing cupboard. I had to rummage for it.
Rummage?
I had to fling everything out, and I can only find this tatty thing.
Did you see anything unusual in there, like a tub?
What sort of tub?
Small, for margarine.
What would it be doing there?
Did you see one?
Well, I can't remember. There's just a lot of junk and this.
Look, I wonder if you'd mind going upstairs and just checking that it's still there.
What?
The margarine tub.
Why?
Because they are Anthea's babies.
Finally got to you, hasn't it, all?
Jake's stick insect eggs are about to hatch out in the margarine tub in the airing cupboard. Anthea is their mother. You know Anthea?
No, I don't.
Thin, quiet, eats bramble and privet, lives in Jake's room.
Oh, that Anthea. They're her babies, are they?
Yes.
I'll check.